distinguished guests, our distinguished graduates, their parents, family, and friends. This is a special moment for the graduates before us as they look forward now to a life that may be happier because a college graduation has been achieved. It's also a special moment for myself when I can speak to the happiness our graduates here are seeing in their future. I come from a large place, which is why I now have the opportunity to speak before you. I am a member of the United States Congress. It controls the largest organized democracy the world has ever seen. But I also come from the smallest place that holds a seat in Congress. And it is my coming from this small place and how it handles happiness that I'd like to share with you. It's a really small place. It lies isolated by a boundless ocean, like living in outer space. It is the United States territory of American Samoa. In a featureless journey from Hawaii to Australia, it is a sudden appearance of green-clad volcanoes with small villages on their shores. On the 10-hour flight midway from Honolulu to Sydney, it's a 90-second vision from an airplane window. Then it's gone. But what goes on for human happiness in this small place is what I want to tell you about. It's really very straightforward. For the last few years, your lives have been driven on a tour of complex thoughts. These thoughts have been about the realities that are about to be dealt with in your life ahead, both ideas and physical things you should understand. They'll enable you to relate to the people who will pay you for your usefulness. All of this education is being sought to enlarge what your mind can cope with and to make yourself useful to others, rewarding you with the means to live well. We are an easy people to figure out. Upon each day's sunrise, we are occupied in searching for three things, in no particular order. It's just three things that are made a purpose of our lives. Our happiness is in the seeking of God, to love, secondly, seeking work to love, and seeking friends to love. God, work, and friends. In the constant seeking of these three, you will see us living our human happiness. And when you live in our small, isolated place, this is where this simple truth becomes a reality revealed. The concern for relationship to God is overwhelming in American Samoa. You will find a church at least every 2,000 feet along the road. Sunday services are traditionally attended on Sunday morning and afternoon. Church events sometimes carry throughout the week. Work is hard to find in a community that is hampered by commercial isolation. But finding work that pleases one's abilities is a constant preoccupation. Concern for personal relationships among ourselves is the chief occupation of conversations. Respect is carefully demanded and carefully given. And an openness to share is everywhere and keeps children, anyone hungry, away from desperation. Children are fed no matter who they belong to, depending on where they happen to land at mealtime. American Samoa is a small civilization, not well known. But to those that do, they say that isolated Samoa has the most caring and generous people that can be encountered in this world. This is a world where day-to-day happiness lives in this unabashed seeking of God to love, the seeking of work to love, and the seeking of friends to love. Elsewhere in the world, we are hampered and immersed in the complicated and stimulating world of media and marketing. In this distracted life, it would be a steadying vision to understand that our seeking of happiness every day is everywhere. After all is said and done, it is still the seeking of God, simply of work and friends. It is with these three things that we can get up in the morning, steady our foggy minds, and say to ourselves, hey, today it's God, work, and friends. That's what I need to go for and love better. No matter how complicated will be the life of the striving, educated person you now are, this clear focus will compel you for a happy life. It is in the clarity of this seeking that your happiness will be found. Focus on having this clarity, and you will avoid the huge waste of time and energy which an uncertain and unfocused vision allows. So every morning as you head out, just pause to think how you're going to love your God better, how you're going to find work to love better, and how you can better love your friends. Focus on seeking these three comforting and supporting realities in life, and you are destined to be a happy person. A clear mindset for a happy life from a small, faraway island. For this, I wish you all great success. Thank you.